go anywhere with you.
I was just going to say that happens for a little while. Let's go get some dinner.
Yeah, what a good idea. You got it. You always remember that. Not in the school. Oh, okay. They're not checking all the drawers, right?
On there. That's just something that's going on.
I'll get out of the way here. I'm sitting here, but it's really difficult for me to get up and down because of the phone. Unless you get
Pretty well. It's just
they reserve for people that can't sit down, can't walk.
But I'm gonna make beef stew. That's what it is.
Make the stew good. Stuff I love.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, I know. How you doing? I made him get up and go too. Yes, we did. We went down. We went down to USA. And the second one she picked up. The first one she tried on, she loved it and like awesome. We just had to get a penny. It was like 3 miles too long. Yeah, she's only like 5'3", 5'4". So I think that she'll probably get Texas. Yeah. Because she doesn't have Facebook. I said, well, I can. It's gold on the top, like a corset type of thing, and then a small like jean on the bottom. Yeah, so we just have some shoes. We saw
Yes.
some, but she was at a point she was in and so she had to go. So I'm like, can you just go back and get no, I can walk to her. So I said, well, we'll find shoes and stuff. So I figured it would be
Everybody be seated, please.
oh, okay.
Please be seated so that we may begin. Good evening, High Point family. Welcome to the 2017 induction ceremony of the High Point Regional High School chapter of the National Honor Society. My name is Art Mina, and it is my honor and privilege to congratulate you, especially parents, on the successes of your sons and daughters who are being inducted here this evening. This is truly a milestone moment for these students and something that they should all be very, very proud of. I think they know that at this point. Briefly, the National Honor Society was established by the National Association of Secondary School Principals in 1921 for the purpose of recognizing and encouraging academic achievement while also developing other characteristics essential to good citizenship. These four ideals, scholarship, leadership, character, and service, which are signified by the candles in front of you on the table, have become the cornerstones of the society and are as relevant today as they were when the NHS was first founded. Now, after over 90 years, the National Honor Society has grown into one of the most prestigious and highly regarded secondary school organizations in America. The well-developed, well-deserved reputation is a result of years and years of commitment on the part of everybody involved. Therefore, membership is an honor and a long-term commitment. I'd like to welcome my co-advisor, Mrs. Becky Sarno, to the stage.
I also would like to thank parents, teachers, administrators for joining us this evening. Without all of you, these young people would not be where they are today. So I first would like to give you a round of applause for your time and dedication to this group of young adults. But as we all know, this evening is about the students you see before you. Since I began my time with the National Honor Society, I am more and more impressed every year with the caliber of students we have here at High Point. The selection process is humbling as you hear the many accolades these students have received and the type of work that they do. The students you see up here tonight do not only represent the brightest of our student body, but they also are some of the most well-rounded people I have ever met. As you sit and listen this evening to the biographies of these young people, you will not only hear a variety of athletic team and clubs represented, but you'll also hear the contributions they've made to our community. They have volunteered endless hours to local organizations, and it's truly amazing the dedication of these students. I'd like to congratulate all of the new inductees. You've proven to be the best of the best. I would also like to wish our senior class luck as they embark on their next adventure. There will be ups and there will be downs, but the ride is always worth it. Thank you, and enjoy the evening.
Members of the Board of Education, Dr. Ripley, Mr. Talame, distinguished faculty, parents, and friends. On behalf of the High Point Regional High School chapter of the National Honor Society, it is my honor and pleasure to welcome you to this year's induction ceremony. The 28 students being inducted this evening represent High Point's very best and brightest. They have excelled in our classrooms, in our sports and activities, and in our communities.
Would you please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
We will now hear from our superintendent, Dr. Scott Ripley.
Welcome to High Point Regional. What an honorable evening, and something about which we are hopeful. We represent ourselves as an institution, as your high school, as the center, hopefully, of our community, in such a manner that you are as proud of this institution, of this staff, of these students, of us as a community, as we are. You have poured your lives in every way into these children for the past 16, 17, 18 years. And it is our hope that you recognize that we as a staff of High Point Regional have poured our love, our lives, and our passion into your children because we are deeply committed to them and to you. An educator's job is to teach children to love learning and to love themselves. Now that's a high calling, but every time I speak, I talk about the word love, and that is what we hope to endeavor to achieve as a community, as a staff, and the ability for us to stand here and say that to you is something that I'm very proud of. And I'm hopeful that you've seen some of that over the last 4 or more years. And we just want to say thank you for being here. Welcome to this school, welcome to your school, and congratulations on a job well done as a parent. And thank you and have a lovely evening.
We would like to begin our ceremony by introducing the returning members of our National Honor Society chapter. Please stand when your name is called. Daniel Banas. Daniel is the son of Peggy and Roger Banas of Lafayette. He is the captain of High Point's track and cross-country teams and hopes to continue to run in college. He plans on attending college to major in aeronautical engineering. Emily Billings. Emily is the daughter of Robert and Lori Billings of Wantage. She has been accepted into accelerated programs combining a Bachelor of Science with a Doctorate of Physical Therapy at Ithaca College, Sacred Heart University, and Quinnipiac University with merit scholarships to all. Her favorite High Point experiences are being a member of the cheerleading team, attending the Pine Forest cheerleading camp, prom, homecoming, and TAing for the math department. Emma Colley. Emma is the daughter of Jerry and Eileen Colley of Lafayette. She has been accepted to James Madison University, Ohio State, and Delaware. She plans on studying nursing. Her favorite High Point experiences are winning the sectional title in basketball and learning how to play lacrosse with her friends. Morgan Conklin. Morgan Conklin is the daughter of Tracy and Kevin Conklin of Wantage. She has been accepted into the University of New Hampshire, the University of Rhode Island, University of New England, and Penn State with academic scholarships and is waiting to hear back from a few more. Morgan plans on studying engineering. Her favorite High Point memories include spending time with her friends at football games, homecoming, and on the senior dinner cruise, as well as swimming for High Point. Sarah Clemone. Sarah is the daughter of Doug and Liz Clemone of Lafayette. Sarah will be attending Seton Hall this upcoming fall. Sarah plans on pursuing a dual degree major in business management and international business. Within Seton Hall's business program, Sarah has recently accepted into their leadership development program. Her favorite High Point experiences are winning the divisional title in soccer 2 years in a row and competing in state competition for DECA at Atlantic City.
Madeline Davies. Madeline Davies is the daughter of Richard and Lisa Davies. She participated in field hockey for 4 years and was one of the varsity captains this past year. She is also a part of Student Council, Pass It Along, and Foreign Language National Honor Society. After graduation, Maddie is attending the College of New Jersey and plans on studying political science. Caitlin DeGroot. Caitlin is the daughter of Catherine and George DeGroot of Wantage. She has been accepted to Princeton University and Rutgers University. She plans to study biomedical engineering, and her favorite High Point experiences are running and cross country and track. Alexandra Fairweather. Allie is the daughter of Amy and William Fairweather of Wantage. She has been accepted to her top college, the University of New Haven, with an academic scholarship and admittance into the Honors College. Allie plans on studying marine biology at whichever college she chooses to attend. Her favorite high school experiences are the whale watch trip, playing on the softball team, Mr. Baker's AP Environmental class, and all the memories she has made with her friends. Christopher DeLima. Christopher is the son of Christopher and Stephanie DeLima of Frankfurt. He hopes to pursue a career related to either biomedical engineering or political science. He is the president of Foreign Language National Honor Society and the secretary of History National Honor Society. His favorite activities during high school have been playing field hockey and golf and participating in steering committee, peer counseling, and student council. Teresa Henkel. Teresa is the daughter of Carla and Peter Henkel of Sussex. Currently, she has been accepted to the University of Vermont with a presidential scholarship and Ithaca College with an academic scholarship. She plans on studying environmental science, and her favorite High Point experiences are participating in cross-country and mock trial and being able to compete as part of those teams.
Caroline Coonley. Caroline is the daughter of Natalie and Bill Coonley of Wanage. She has been accepted to the University of New Hampshire and Wilkes University with academic scholarships, the University of Vermont and Worcester Polytechnic Institute with presidential scholarships. She plans on studying aerospace engineering in college. Caroline's favorite High Point experience was a trip to Costa Rica. Madeline Lenz. Madeline Lenz is the daughter of Mark and Sandra Lenz of Frankfurt. In the fall, she plans on attending Cedarville University and majoring in early childhood education. Her favorite part of attending High Point was being able to expand her learning experiences and study subjects she wouldn't have normally been interested in. Kelsey Little. Kelsey is the daughter of Mike and Kelly Little of Branchville. She has been accepted to Bloomsburg University and Misericordia University with academic scholarships and intends on majoring in medical imaging. Her favorite High Point experiences are participating in sports and winning state's freshman year in softball. Pietro Lombardo. Pito is the son of Peter and Shannon Lombardo of Frankfurt. He has been accepted to Rutgers University with academic scholarships and Ramapo College with a nomination for the Ramapo Honors College, who plans on studying in the Humanities Department. His favorite High Point experiences are playing a witness for 2 years in mock trial and winning the Frederick Douglass and Susan B. Anthony Award. Janelle Mallon. Janelle Mallon is the daughter of John and Jeanette Mallon of Wanage. She has been accepted to Fairleigh Dickinson University, Quinnipiac University, and the New Jersey Institute of Technology with academic scholarships and plans on studying civil engineering. Her favorite experiences at High Point are being president of student council and a captain of the cheerleading team.
Lauren Milks. Lauren is the daughter of Don and Tracy Milks of Wanage. She has been accepted to Stockton, NJIT, and Hawaii with academic scholarships and plans on studying environmental engineering. Her favorite High Point experiences were being on the cross-country team and winning the division this year, the first time ever in school history. Rebecca Morrison. Rebecca Morrison is the daughter of Siobhan Carroll and Patrick Morrison. She is currently a member of the Science, Math, and Social Studies Honor Societies, in addition to National Honor Society. Rebecca will be attending Glendon College in Toronto, where she will be working towards a trilingual undergraduate degree in pursuit of legal social work. Eventually, she would like to be working for a non-profit legal advocacy group, such as the NAACP or ACLU, or international human rights advocacy groups in regions of conflict. Cassidy Schroep. Cassidy Schroep, daughter of Jill and Jamie, is an active participant in mock trial, band, and golf. Last year, a mistake was made and Cassidy did not get a chance to honor a teacher who means a lot to her. Tonight, she would like to induct Mr. Slanian, who has inspired and encouraged her to follow her passions, even when they are not music. Accordingly, Cassidy plans to study Arabic at West Point as she pursues a career as an officer in the United States Army. Garrett Potter. Garrett Potter is the son of Suzanne and Warren Potter of Lafayette. He's the captain of the varsity soccer team, which recently broke the record for most shutouts in a season and least amount of goals conceded in a season. Garrett is the president of the Wildcat Athletic Leadership Council, as well as the Social Studies National Honor Society. He has a dog named Maggie who sleeps with him every night, and he hates blueberries. Garrett will be attending Rider University in the fall to play Division I soccer and study business management. Jessica Schreiber. Jessica is the daughter of Joseph Schreiber and Jennifer Bubendorf of Wanage. She plans on studying engineering or architecture at a 4-year university next fall. Her favorite High Point experiences are Tilly's Kids visits and cheerleading all 4 years.
Nicholas Schroep. Nicholas Schroep is the son of Jamie and Jill Schroep. He's a member of Technology Student Society, the varsity bowling team, and the manager for the field hockey team. In his free time, he enjoys designing and building electronics and working on computers. A favorite High Point memory is attending Technology Student Society Nationals in Dallas, Texas. After graduation, Nick plans on attending a 4-year college for mechanical engineering. Alexis Sisko. Alexis is the daughter of Dave and Sue Sisko of Wanage. She has been accepted to the University of Scranton, Sacred Heart University, and Stockton University with academic scholarships. She plans on studying exercise science and getting her doctorate in physical therapy. Her favorite High Point experiences are participating in the Play Pink field hockey games and the Pretty in Pink Classic. Emma Seitzma. Emma May Seitzma is part of Student Council, the girls' soccer and track teams. She currently takes 3 AP classes. She received All Herald's first team and All Conference first team this past soccer season. She has been accepted into Seton Hall University, the University of South Carolina, and Palm Beach Atlantic University, among others. She has not yet decided where to attend, but will study art therapy in the fall. Julia Van Glaan. Julia is the daughter of Matt and Fran Van Glaan of Wantage. She plans to go on to college this coming fall to study nursing. She has been accepted to Ramapo College, UMass Amherst, Westchester University, and Quinnipiac, and is still waiting to hear from University of Connecticut and Northeastern. Her favorite memories at High Point have been being captain of the swim team and breaking 3 school records. Dakota Voiku. Dakota Voiku is the daughter of Michael and Heather Voiku of Branchville. She plans on attending a 4-year university to major in neuroscience or biology with specialization in cell biology, molecular biology, and genetics. Her favorite High Point experiences are running on the cross-country team, creating videos in Mr. Fenland's media classes, and learning about goats from Kathy Goldsworthy in her science research class with Mr. Baker. Alicia Whitehead. Alicia is the daughter of Diana and Chris Whitehead of Wantage. Her favorite experience was participating in Science Research Club. She will be attending Rutgers University in the fall to study molecular biology.
It's now my honor to introduce our 2016-2017 NHS officers, and I will be also reading the descriptions of their appointed positions, and then they also will be taking a little oath this evening as our officers. So our first officer is our president, Madeline Davies. As president, it shall be the duty to preside at the meetings of the chapter and serve as the official representative of the chapter at school and community functions. Vice President, Caitlin DeGroot. The Vice President shall preside in the absence of the President and shall also keep a record of members' contributions to leadership and advice. Secretary, Janelle Mallon. The Secretary shall keep the minutes and attendance records for meetings and shall be responsible for all official correspondence. Treasurer, Sarah Colmone. The Treasurer shall keep the record of business expenses, dues, and all other financial transactions of the chapter. Blood Drive Chairperson, Pito Lombardo. The Blood Drive Chairperson shall meet with representatives from the Red Cross, coordinate appointments, and oversee the event. The National Honor Society is founded upon the principles of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. In all your undertakings, may you always keep these principles. Yours is an important responsibility as well as a privilege. The world today seeks faithful and efficient leaders, and your school looks to you to lead its students. You have been elected by your peers to faithfully serve High Point's chapter of the National Honor Society. Do you pledge your continued best efforts to these offices which you have accepted? Okay, good. Congratulations. And Mr. Mina and myself have just a little token of our appreciation for the work that they've put in this school year.
Each student who is selected to the National Honor Society has demonstrated significant accomplishment in 4 specific areas. Please listen as 4 of our current members read a description of each of these 4 pillars.
Character. Character is the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It is the force of character which guides us through life and once developed grows steadily. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character.
Scholarship. Scholarship means a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education is ended, for education ends only with the end of life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past and the light which illuminates the future. Members have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship.
Leadership. Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. The real leader strives to train and aid others to attain the same objective. The price of one's leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interests for the interests of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in an organization, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed, thus to lead is a substantive charge of each of our members.
Service. Service can be described in various ways. In the routine of the day's work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or without recognition is the quality we seek in our membership. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow.
Each student being inducted tonight had the opportunity to invite a teacher to be his or her honored guest. The students were encouraged to choose someone who had made a difference to them during their educational careers. These teachers, administrators, and coaches have inspired, influenced, motivated, and encouraged the students sitting on this stage. Would the following teachers please stand and remain standing as we call your names? Please hold your applause until all the teachers have been recognized. Miss Linda Abrams, Mr. James Aslanian, Mr. Aaron Baker, Mr. Seamus Campbell, Mr. Casey Carroll, Mrs. Joy Carter, Mrs. Julie Clausen, Mr. Jim Delaney, Mr. Chris Dexter, Mrs. Barbara Fasana, Mr. Kevin Femlin, Mrs. Lisa Hodgins, Mr. Chris Kappelmeyer, Mrs. Caroline Baldner-Kimmel, Mr. Michael Langen, Mrs. Melch Latrenta, Mrs. Corey Loyola, Miss Margaret Meyer, Ms. Jill Retz, Ms. Teresa Riccardi, and Mr. Talmeyer. Thank you.
In the High Point tradition, returning members will induct those students joining them in membership. They have each prepared remarks to highlight some of the accomplishments of those being inducted. Dr. Ripley and Mr. Talame will assist in the induction.
Levi Burnell. Good evening, everyone. For the first induction of the night, I have the pleasure of introducing my good friend Levi Burnell to the National Honor Society. Levi lives in Branchville with his parents, Aaron Myers and Jeffrey Burnell. I've gotten to know Levi throughout our 4 years here and many mutual classes we shared. If you've had classes with him or simply know him, you know that Levi tends to be a little quiet. In physics, no matter how many times Mr. Kappelmeyer would joke around or call him out, Levi would still stay pretty quiet in the back. This, however, is no reflection of his intelligence, knowledge, and all-around great personality. Speaking of physics, this happens to be one of Levi's favorite classes, and even though Mr. Kappelmeyer would bust on Levi from time to time in class, like I said, he still has played an important role in Levi's life. In Levi's words, Mr. Kappelmeyer has helped me work through difficult problems in order to achieve my goals. Levi has truly made a mark here at High Point, being involved in lacrosse, Heroes and Cool Kids, the Math National Honor Society, and football. As a matter of fact, this past football season is Levi's favorite memory because, as many of us know, football had a great season this year, the best it's had in a long time. Attending many of the games this year, I noticed the exemplary leadership qualities Levi exhibits on and off the field. He possesses the qualities of hard work, dedication, and perseverance, all qualities he made sure to pass on to underclassmen, and all qualities that played a huge role in not only his success, but the success of his team in general. After graduating, like many of us seniors, Levi is not quite sure where he will be attending. However, he knows he wants to continue studies related to engineering. I've been lucky enough to not only have Levi as a fellow classmate, but as a friend. Levi, you're going to do such great things post-graduation and beyond. And after hearing me blabber on and on about his accomplishments, I'm sure everyone else here tonight could not agree more. Congratulations, Levi, on being inducted into the National Honor Society. You truly deserve it.
Sadie Grau. Hi, my name is Lauren, and tonight I get the honor of inducting one of my best friends, Sadie Grau, into the National Honor Society. Sadie is incredible. She's intelligent, strong, kind, and creative, and it is no surprise that she is being inducted tonight. Sadie is the daughter of Sandra and Henry Grau and resides in Wantage. She is on the lacrosse team in National Art Honor Society, Science National Honor Society, Student Council, Calliope, Green Team, and Pass It Along. When asked what her favorite memory from High Point was, she said junior prom, because she was with her friends, got to dance, and see everyone dressed up. Tonight, she is honoring Miss Hodgins, because she has helped her build confidence and has never failed to put a smile on her face. Sadie said without her, her high school experience would not have been as great. Her favorite class from over her 4 years at High Point was art history, which Miss Hodgins teaches, because not only did she get to create art, but she also got to learn from it too. Sadie's future plans are to attend either the University of Vermont or Ithaca and major in a science field. Well, Sadie, I wish you the best of luck in your future wherever you go, because I know you will do great things, and I cannot wait to hear all about them. Congratulations.
Justin Lawler. My name is Becca Morrison, and I'm inducting Justin Lawler. Justin is the son of Tiana and Frank Lawler. Coming from Sussex Middle School, Justin filled his schedule with multiple AP classes and an array of extracurricular activities, including track, peer counseling, science research club, the National Science Association, Hack Club, and both the Math and Science National Honor Societies. Justin commends Mrs. Abrams as someone who has encouraged him to undertake roles and activities that he normally would not have, though he admits his favorite class throughout his high school career was AP Seminar, where the AP Life students joked around about topics from donuts to memes, though I'm sure they're one of those you just had to be there moments because he didn't elaborate, just instructed me to ask Cassidy about it. Justin has been described by his friends as honest, witty, super chill, and inseparable from Kyle Seo. Justin will be attending Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University on a presidential scholarship. Congratulations, Justin.
Michaela McKernan. I'm extremely fortunate to induct my friend Michaela McKernan into the National Honor Society. She lives in Branchville with her mother, father, and brother, Marie, Steve, and Jack. Throughout her 4 years in high school, she has been an active member in the student body. She has been involved in basketball, lacrosse, and peer counseling. I have known Michaela for many years now. In 8th grade, I remember talking about the future experiences we would make in high school. Freshman year, Michaela and I had the opportunity to learn a brand new sport to us, lacrosse. On the field, Michaela has shown the qualities of leadership, hustle, and determination. Off the field, she represents these qualities as well. She has shown these qualities in her academics and everyday life. Michaela's favorite High Point memory was being the first team in High Point history to win a sectional title for basketball her junior year. Her favorite class at High Point has been AP Biology. She loves to learn about anatomy and cells. Michaela's love for biology and helping others makes her future career of nursing extremely fitting. She will be attending Hartwick University, where she will continue to play lacrosse and study nursing. The teacher that Michaela has invited to her induction is Mrs. Carter. These are Michaela's words on behalf of her coach. Mrs. Carter has helped discover my love for lacrosse and how important a team truly is. Michaela has been an amazing friend of mine for many years, and I'm so proud to induct her into the National Honor Society. I love you, Michaela, and I can't wait for lacrosse to start in 2 days. Congratulations.
Sergio Rivas Ortiz. Sergio has excelled in his course load throughout his high school career. He has taken honors and AP classes that are always putting forth difficulty, yet from what I've seen, Sergio has always been able to meet and surpass that challenge. Sergio does swim, football, and baseball, which is 3 more sports than I can say I do. Past the surface level, Sergio has a lot of attributes that I was interested to learn about. His favorite class is biotechnology because it helps him to find solutions to real-world problems. This is something that I know everyone hopes for when they enroll in a class. He has taken so much away from his great friends and that he has shared pasta parties with, and has taken inspiration from Mr. Delaney, who he has invited here tonight. Sergio says Mr. Delaney has taught him responsibility and accountability. All this experience has led Sergio to the decision to double major in sports management and international relations in college. On a personal note, I first met Sergio on my first day of freshman year in Theater 1. Every day since then, I've been able to become better friends with him. I've learned that Sergio is a standout guy. On any given day, I'll be walking with him through the hallway, and on average, about 8 people will say hi to him or just start a conversation with him. You'd be hard-pressed to find someone who either doesn't know Sergio or isn't friends with him. I've learned that Sergio is probably the only Italian student who can comprehend the spoken language almost fully. We'll be sitting in class listening to Mr. Tabano shoot out rapid-fire Italian, and while the entire class is looking kind of dazed at the man, I'll turn around and Sergio will be nodding in total agreement. However, the best thing I've learned from Sergio is that he is one of the best friends I've ever made. I'm so proud to be able to speak so highly to Hanaro and Anna about their son. And I am proud to say you really did earn this honor, Sergio.
William Smisko. Will is the son of John and Giselle Smisko of Wantage. He is part of the cross country and lacrosse team, the academic team, Foreign Language National Honor Society, and Science National Honor Society. His favorite class is physics because it is challenging and useful. The trip to Cape Cod with honors biology is his favorite memory because it was a great trip. Will is undecided about which college he will be attending, but plans to study biology and then medicine to become a doctor.
Sydney Vogt. Sydney Vogt is the daughter of Cheryl and Andrew Vogt of Wantage. Sydney is extremely involved and participates in cheerleading, SAB, SAVE, and DECA. Her favorite class at High Point is accounting because she loves learning about everything finance, financial statements, how business works. Sydney will attend Kutztown University and double major in accounting, finance, and forensic accounting. The teacher that Sydney is invited here tonight is Mrs. LaTrenta because Mrs. LaTrenta has helped Sydney find the field of accounting that she wants to go into. Mrs. LaTrenta has truly been an inspiration to Sydney. Her favorite memory is the senior dinner cruise, specifically trying not to fall over. In my opinion, it was extremely challenging. I think the stairs were the hardest part. So over the past 2 years, I've gotten to know Sydney on a more personal level. If you know her, you're very lucky. She's extremely funny. She's really sassy. There have been several occasions where Sydney has told me to square up and fight her. And sometimes our German teacher doesn't know whether or not to take her seriously. Like it was just last Friday, we were in the parking lot and she leaned out her window and she started air punching me. Sydney is hysterical. She's helped me in more ways than one. In the beginning of the year, I had just gotten a knee surgery a couple weeks before, and Sydney would help me down the stairs. Now, I know that was kind of a two-way thing because she has some knee problems too. But it was, she let me lean on her, and so we leaned on each other, and that really meant a lot to me. Sydney is just amazing. There have been so many times that in the hallway after German, we sing Fliegerlied, which I know drives everybody in our German class crazy, but it means the world to me. Sydney's a great friend. She waits for me every day after stats class, which I know Ms. Rez can say I take a really long time. Anyone who knows Sydney knows that her laugh is contagious. Yeah, she's just really funny. Sydney is always there for me, especially when I get the zipper stuck on my backpack, which happens a lot. The running joke is that in college, I'm not going to be able to study because all of my books will be stuck in my backpack, and she's the only one that can get it unstuck. So Sydney, I don't know how I'm going to function without you. You make my life better. You're one of the most hardworking, dedicated people I know. You're just amazing. You're talented, funny, incredible, and I don't know what my backpack and I would do without you. Congratulations, Sydney.
Melissa Wade. Melissa, or as I call her Missy, is the daughter of John and Doreen Way. She's a current member of FLNHS, Peer Counseling, and Student Council. During her time at High Point, she has participated in both field hockey and 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 participated in both field hockey and